Hi again, folks. We're out a day early this week. We're going to have a look up the Waitawheta River. Now, that is one of the most Lord of the Ringsy kind of places I've ever seen in New Zealand, and I've seen a few. So I was hoping to show some good footage of that, and also hoping there's some mines that obviously we can go and have a look at. So we're out a day early because the weather's supposed to absolutely pack it in overnight, and also I'm going down to Mount Ruapehu tomorrow, and hopefully down to the snow with my brother and some friends and family. So anyway, we'll get out there now and see what we can find. I've made it a bit further up the hill, and I've found a mine entrance. I'm not sure how far in we're going to get before I get blocked off. I'm just in this absolutely stunning area right now. The Waitawheta River Valley, just absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen anywhere quite like it. I'm hoping to show you a bit more later, but we'll go into this mine here that I found and see how far we get. Turn the old torches on. And alright, here we go. And surprisingly, the gate has been left open. I've climbed over quite a number of gates just to get this far. We've got a nice breeze blowing through here. Hopefully it's not affecting how you're hearing my voice. I did take some video footage up the top of a hill the other day, and there was quite a lot of wind, and I came back and looked at it, and it was just ruined by howling wind. But at least in these mines, you can still kind of make out what I'm saying, even if it is a bit muffled with the echoing noise. Now I can see that, like a few weeks ago, when we were in a very, very similar area, there seems to be a kind of portal off to the left here where I can see light coming through. Now, I'm guessing that's just going to be a hole out over the cliff and down on the river. So we'll go and take in fact, you can see down there's an entrance. We'll look at that on the way back. We'll see how far we can get up here. I can see some rail on the ground up here, so that's quite interesting. Nice and dry so far, which is also very good because my gum boots are in the car. Now, I will go and get them if necessary, but it's a bit of a walk back to the car, that's all. But doesn't seem to be a problem here. So as you can see, maybe, the rail is just coming up ahead of me here on the ground, and we have got both rail line and sleepers. Now, interesting to see that it is actual proper rail and not just strap rail, which is done in some of the smaller mines. This has been done real properly. Oh, that's very good grammar, Steve, isn't it? So here we come up to some woodwork. That's quite interesting. We have got a barred off area here, and then it's going to shoot off to the left and right here, down towards another entrance down there. Oh no, and this one looks barred off too, and I can't really see anywhere around those bars, unfortunately. Or maybe I can get under there. Now, what can I see off down here in the darkness? Someone's left something down there. I'm not sure what it is. Hello down there. May I come and visit? So, anyway, down here is a little patch where someone's dug it out. So I'm going to stop videoing here while I get through there. Hold on a minute. Right, we're through the other side of the bars and into this other tunnel. I had to shimmy my way under. Someone had dug under there. Bear in mind, if I can't get in, I'm not breaking my way in. This is only because someone else has done it before me. I don't know how that's any justification, but anyway. On we go. So down here, I was wondering what this stuff was, and it looks like, I don't know, piping for some reason or another. And there's some more as we go along. Some odd tracks on the ground, whether they're tracks or actually drip marks, but corrugation's almost like someone's driven an ATV up in here. Guess it's possible, I wouldn't. But yeah, I don't know if it goes any further than this bit of graffiti up here and a bit of piping. And we'll see if we can make out what they were even looking for around here. At this stage I can't see anything. Obviously someone's drilled into there. It just doesn't look like anything to me. Maybe it did when it was freshly cut rock. Or maybe there's some quartz up in that pocket there. Yeah, there is. I can see some banding definitely in the rock here. It's in the side. Ah, yeah, that's interesting. It's all banded along here. You see the white. See above the pink graffiti there, there's some white areas and they are quartz. So I'm guessing that's what they're looking at. Yeah, glowworms in there too. Now the reason that I won't see any glowworms is that as soon as they see the light, they turn their little lights off. And the idea of sitting down here in the dark until they turn them back on doesn't seem like a particularly nice thing to do. Also, I'm not sure that, because I'm only seeing a few glowworms at a time, I don't think the camera would pick them up. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop filming again while I shimmy my way back under this area. A bit disappointed that it didn't go any further than that, but we had to go and have a look. Right, I'll catch up with you again in a couple of minutes. Out the other end again, and we'll see what else there is that we can look at. I do think it's pretty effectively barred off just around the corner here, but we'll go and have a look anyway. Lots of nice woodwork up in here, keeping hopefully the rocks in place. Someone has written up there, enjoy. Well, I definitely am. So, how much more can we enjoy down here? Right. Okay. So we've come to here. Now, I'm not sure if I've come down here before. I think I have. I think I came down and saw the other side of this, so there's no actual need for me to climb up back through there, which is kind of nice. But that does mean that it's pretty much an end to this particular mine. But we'll go down around here and have a look at one of these entrances, which should have just an awesome view over the river here. So I don't know if in the old days these rail lines actually used to probably maybe just drop ore down into the river and it was picked up somehow from down here. Okay, so we're looking down over, oh man, I don't want to drop my phone down here, over the Waitawheta river. We're high up on the cliff here, just stunning. We'll turn around now and head back the way we came. You never know, we might see something interesting that we didn't notice on the way in. I was noticing a second ago there that some quartz up on the roof. So there were obviously litres of quartz running around all over the place. And they tried to chase probably the thickest one. The one that was assayed with the most gold in it. we go back down here, we've got a spider web catching some kind of insect there. Felt like it went in my hair there as well, so hopefully the spider is not big enough to actually carry me off. Distinctly heading downhill here, so even if there was a chance of water building up in here, it would immediately flow down. Nothing special to note about the rock. It's all oxidised andesite. Some drill holes here and there. So, and we've got another little entrance off to the right here. I'll go and have a look. Again, it should be another magnificent view over the valley. It's just amazing. Cliffs high above. And looking back down the mine there, up the river the other way and over a little suspension footbridge down here. Very, very nice. And the river sounds very peaceful. Looking up at the peak there, that's Mount Karangahaki itself. Now, I'd like to think there's a lot more mines for us to go and have a look at up there. I just have to find a way of getting to them. We'll head back in here and have a look a bit further along. So I haven't seen where they've stoped up into the ceiling anywhere. So perhaps that means that this was really used as an ore tunnel for some of the other mine adits that were along the way. Which is encouraging because it tells me that there must be adits that I haven't yet found. And on this side of the valley. And we're almost out here at the other entrance. Coming out here. And there's the track down. Okay, so we'll go and see what else we can find. See you at the next spot. So sorry about loud noise. There's a main road and a big river right next to me here. But I've seen this mine entrance. It's about maybe 3 or so metres above the main track. Now, it's a bit dodgy because we're on a cliff here and the rock looks pretty cracked. And because we're on part of the main track, I would say there's a good chance that it's barred off inside there. But there's only one way to find out, and that's for us to go in and have a look now. So I will turn off the camera, see if I can clamber my way up this wet, mossy rock and see what's inside that entrance there.